Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday, where I shall be playing Darkest Dungeon and hopefully not getting any more of my people killed. But who knows, really, because, well, RNG being what it is, it's gonna R in the N and the G. So, well, we'll find out, really. But in any case, we are pretty much set up to get started whenever I'm ready. The game's been waiting less than patiently for me. And hopefully I can... Okay, there we go. So, the only notes that I left myself from the last time that I played... Whoop, what are you two doing in there? Is that I should take the Vestal Bretuile with me because she's going to get less stress wherever I take her in this upcoming whatever. And of course I am after the thing from the stars, so it looks like I'm going to the cove, but I'm definitely not going after the drowned crew. That's outside the plans. No thank you, game. That's not gonna happen. What else have we got in the cove? Complete 100% of room battles medium for... what is this? A kill count for the butcher. And explore 90% of rooms, medium, for a hero's ring. Now I know I already have multiple of the hero's ring. I also have a kill count for the butcher. But they're exactly the same except for the trinket that they give. Well, you know, the exploration will be the better one for, you know, exploring the corridors to try and find the thing. So let's do the exploration one. So, first things first. I mean, everybody in here, except for the people who go on their trip, are going to be recovering extra stress this week. Let's see here. Bretuile. Oh, who does need leveling. Alright, let's pop you in there. And let's see, whom else to bring? I feel like maybe... Oh, my only plague doctor who still needs leveling is having a week off with their feet up at the bar, apparently. So I will not be taking a plague doctor. What else have we got here that still needs leveling? A hound's master, not what I'm going to take to the cove, nope. Well, it looks like I have a falconer and an arbalest who still need something, and Canigras here is not stressed while Dufay is. So Canigras, do you have anything against the cove? Let's see. You are God-fearing, which does not change anything about getting anything from the Vestal. Okay. Well, you're gonna come along. It's gonna be great. Oh my. Baran and Postel here are very far behind the rest of the roster. I'm certainly not putting well, I'm not taking a Corsair into the cove because the Corsair is all about bleed damage. And I'm not putting a Soothsayer in the second spot because she ain't good there. But it's something to bear in mind. Sacreville is already a bit stressed, even though they kind of need the... do I take them anyway, despite the fact that they have... How much is this? 14 stress? Ooh. I don't really want to take a highwayman and an arbalest. That is a little bit of overkill. I guess I'm filling out the party with level 6s then. Well, what if I take one of the abominations? Let's see. Hard-skinned and tough. Favored by the Iron Jar. Bloodthirsty. Or Armor Tinkerer, Photomania, Robust, Warren's Tactician, Wheel. Oh, this one's a Cove Phobe. Alright, we're taking Vernold. Get in there. And for the front line, you know, I'm gonna mess around with this, and I'm gonna make sure that I take a Hierophant because they're the one who have the Iron Jar trinket. So I'm curious about how that would actually interact with the thing that my abomination has. And Feckhemp here is a Cove Tactician already, so let's take Feckhemp. Okay, let's go and make sure everybody's skills are up to snuff. I think it's most likely that my level 6s are already... Yeah, you're taken care of. And... oh, you only have 3 camping skills, so good thing I checked. Alright, Zealous Vigil. Prevents nighttime ambush. Baptism. You know what? Let's go for the Zealous Vigil. We might need the stress relief. Okay, Vernold, you have 4. And I believe I already maxed you out. Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, scrolling. Wait, scrolled too far. Niagara's here. Yeah, you need a little bit of everything. Hey. Okay. Wanted to go to the armory, not close the guild. Maximize that. Then send you out camping. Okay, you have 5 skills, no problem. Scrolling, 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 scrolling. You have 4 camping skills. Your equipment is max, which I could have seen if I'd actually looked. And your skills are maxed. And hopefully it's not going to be a problem that you still have some stress, because you are getting less stress on this run, according to my notes. As long as my notes are correct, we're all good, right? Yes? Maybe? Let's give y'all trinkets to make sure we're doing well. Where are the Vestal's trinkets? There they are. Okay, so let's give you a Sacred Scroll for the extra healing. And because it won't stress you out, I'm going to scroll all the way down here and give you a Chirurgeon's Charm to back that up. And for our Arbalest, let's see, we have a Bullseye Bandana for accuracy and crit at the cost of dodge. More healing. More crit. Wow, I don't actually have very many Arbalest trinkets, do I? Well, you know what we'll do for you? Where is it? Let's give you Wolf's Tassel. so that you can take advantage of marked targets and large targets. It's tempting to give you the Siren's Conch, but that seems like overkill, so let's just give you the Vengeful Greaves for more crit. That seems like it could be fun for everyone involved. Alright, where is the Abominations things? There they are. Okay, let's see. We have a Restraining Padlock, so that transformation will do less stress. I do not like transforming my abominations. I think they do better in human form. Extra damage, extra speed at the cost of HP. Extra stun chance, extra blight skill chance. Perfect. Exactly what we need for the Cove. And protection at the cost of speed. Yeah, let's go with those. And then our Hierophant. We're going to send you with the Eye of Votan, which is what seems to be attached to the Iron Jar thing. And there's a thing here that lets you see through stealth. Yeah, there we go. Bypass stealth, plus 10 accuracy versus stealth, and on ranged attack hit, de-stealth. Okay. That seems reasonable. That seems good. Oh, I don't have backline skills on you, do I? Nope. Okay, we'll be switching you two. Like so. And that way our Vestal can actually do all of her shiz. Unless I want to switch her... Oh, tough choice. No, I think I'm gonna stick with this. We have two people who can see through stealth. Wahahaha! I think. I'm not certain. But anyway, we're going. Okay. Food and shovels and all the other accoutrements. Holy water, laudanum, torches. Oh, wait, I forgot. Let's not forget to take some keys, just in case. We might need them. We might even want them. Okay. I think that's everything that's needed. I think. Yeah. Let's go. Fishfolk's scaled skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks, which is why I don't bring any bleeders here. Only plague. Lots and lots and lots of plague.
Fish is almost unbearable.
Okay. Well, I don't love it, but at least it's reasonably straightforward. Well, this one is a given. We just go straight ahead. No choices need to be made here. Empty bag. Fish. Okay, none of these are actually stealthed, right? Right. I am still going to use illumination because it's going to turn up the torch for free. I'm going to use it on this guy.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Because they can do that. some plague going in here. Condemn that heretic. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm just gonna take a moment to myself here.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Ooh, thanks, I hate it. Oh, that's even worse. Let's see. I can do Wrath of the Empyrean from back here. Or I could move forward. How far forward can I move? 1 space. Okay, well. Yeah. I dislike it, but I'm gonna do this so that the Vestal isn't bleeding anymore.
To perform beyond one's limits.
And then she's bleeding again.
Nerves and panic.
Alright, switch. Of course, now he resists the move. Okay, let's just...
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Gonna remove the jellyfish from the equation. Okay, you take a band-aid and spread that healing out.
Sedated.
And you back up a step. You mark that so that hopefully now, kaboom? Nice. Are you kidding me? Okay, Canagras, do it again! That was even better!
The greater the glory.
Spectacular! Alright.
Soothed.
Get some healing up in here. You get a band-aid. You just take a breather.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Womp. Why not turn up the torch?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, take a moment. Oh, I have a lot of de-stealthing going on. Well, some healing for you.
Their
Womp.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, we'll just take all of it since we have the space for it right now. Let me just rearrange this to make myself happier. There we go. Fairly long for the first fight, but...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Empty room. No scout. Okay. So by my count, the lower branch is the bigger one, so we're going to continue to the left. You know what? Take that torch. Oh, 2 fights in that hallway. Oh, and a secret room? Oh, game, you shouldn't have. You really, really shouldn't have. Alright, turn up the torch. What are we gonna find?
May we find victory.
What? Well, okay then.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
40% damage if favored by the iron jar. 10% accuracy if favored by the iron jar. 5% crit if favored by the iron jar. Nice! Oh, y'all aren't the thing. How dare you not be the thing? Aw, he dodged. How sad. Well, I know how to fix that.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, thanks. I hate it. You need to go. You need to step back.
Continue the onslaught.
Oh, oh, that was nice.
All.
Alright. Let's get some healing up in here. You need to go next.
Death waits
Owie!
for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh, thanks. I hate it. I'm gonna shoot you in... Well, there's a lot of targets here to choose from. I'm gonna shoot you. That was a very nice shot. That was excellent. Here, have some bile. Healing? Alright, that one isn't going to get to have a turn again.
Their cursed champion falls.
And neither is the big guy. Oh boy. Well, let's just take a round of healing, folks.
Soothed. sedated.
Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, I will happily take all that stuff, I guess. And we know that this room's empty. And we know that this hallway is clear. Oh. That ain't as clear as I wanted it to be. Have a snack. Turn up the lights. Maybe not enough. We'll find out. How about some bile? I feel like some bile would be very useful here. Don't touch my girl. You're the one who needs to go first. So we'll turn up the lights. We'll mark you up. Hey! Cool. Cool, cool. Not appreciated. I am gonna have to request that y'all stop shuffling. Oh wait, no, you put my party back in order. Okay, we're fine. Everything's good. It's fine. You get a band-aid. And we're gonna need some more bile. Yay! Finally a dodge! I am really gonna have to request that you guys vacate these premises.
The ground quakes. The slow death. Unforeseen.
One down.
Unforgiving.
The Vestal dodges. Excellent.
A momentary abatement.
Get some healing going. Continue bumping the big guy.
Executed.
Beautiful.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit,
Excellent.
unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Well, I'm gonna give you and the corpse some plague. We're just gonna keep up the healing.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Whoa. Nice crit.
A death by inches.
Well, I'd rather have the citrines than the deeds, so let's do it that way. And this is a ship's figurehead emitting a marvelous aura. Sure. Feckhemp, you take it. Nice. I thought it was going to give a buff, but instead it did a stress heal, which means I wish I kind of had the Vestal do it, but oh well.
watch your step.
And then he got back all the stress that he had. Oh my. Okay, have a little herb. There you go.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh man, there's a squiffy ghast in the back. Oh man, you know, I think the ghast is the biggest problem, so here. Have some bile. He volunteered right up front. Stand your ground! Oh yes, more bile. All the bile. Bile for everyone. Let's see, 5 and 8.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good. No more ghast. Cool. More bile.
Powerful blow.
This abomination has bile for days. Please stop stressing out my people. It's very annoying. I wish she wasn't guarded since she is the marked one, but... Oh man. So close to being enough bile.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There we go. Whatcha!
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Huh, okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Let's see, a fish idol. That does something when you use holy water on it. What do my notes say it does? Where's the cove? Where is the cove? There it is. Fish idol gives a damage buff. Sure, okay. After all, we have no idea what we're going to meet in this corridor. Ooh. Eerie coral. Okay, you don't have anything wrong with you, so there's nothing there. Bloodthirsty and a Gambler on Vernold. Bloodthirsty and Hero-Mania on Bretuil here. And God-Fearing and Tone-Deaf on Canigras. I'm gonna go for Bretuil because both of the things that she has are locked in. So, Bretuil shall show up in my notes once again. Bretuil, who is a Vestal, is going to be minus something. We just don't know what yet. We'll find out. Minus Bloodthirsty. Okay. That is now part of my notes. Ruins of a ship.
Another misfortune.
Thank you, Ancestor. As always, helpful, I suppose. Empty room. Okay. Now it's time for the long walk back. And off to the next room.
A fortune.
A little bit of
waiting to be
money.
spent.
Oh, my poor stressed out Vestal. Have some food. Not gonna do anything with that. Let's see, who's my trap person? 70, 70, 60, 60. Which of you has more stress? You do. Ah!
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Oh, now
Strong men
he's the most
thirsting
stressed.
for blood.
Continue backtracking.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I'm not excited. Ooh, nice pile of cash. We'll turn in those portraits for more money. Keep on walking, keep on talking. And here. Okay. And then shift, control, click.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Shove a key in there. Ooh, 3 trapezohedrons and an onyx. Awesome. Turn the trinkets in for those, because I've got plenty of those. Actually, I don't know if I have an agility whistle, so we'll leave that one for last. Okay. Step back into this room. And we're gonna camp here. Because this noise is very, very no. This is an eternity of no.
circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, a feast for the stress and the HP. And we're going to use the Zealous Vigil on the Hierophant here in order to reduce his stress. And that leaves us 10 points to reduce Bretuil's uneasiness. Let's see. Well, you definitely, you can do some of it, but not all of it. Let's see here. Field dressing, triage, marching plan. Confession, 1 companion if afflicted, -10 stress, 75% chance if they're religious of getting a -15 stress, 50% chance if not religious of getting +10 stress. Okay. Well, let's try a confession with the Vestal, even though she's not afflicted. Yeah. And then Vernold can be encouraging to our Arbalest. And withstand anything if I can just hold this fiend back. They don't know what fiend you're talking about, so everybody feels good. Okay, what do we got? We got a chant for a, if religious, less stress taken. Oh, I see somebody else I need to block soon. Okay. For 3 points, I could pray and get everybody a bit of stress relief and some protection. But first, let me just take care of this person who is trying things that they shouldn't be trying. There they go. Okay, where was I? Okay, the praying is 3-pointer. Inquisition is 4, so I wouldn't be able to do both of those. Marching plan is 3, though. That gives everybody speed. Yeah, I think that's the good plan. I think that's the good plan. Okay, we're gonna pray. And we get a reduction in stress, and everybody gets buffs of protection based on varying factors. And then Canigris is going to share their marching plan. And that uses up every single point. And I'm going to rearrange the inventory just a bit. Like so. There we go. Alright, sleep well. And I'm going to take a chance that that battle that appeared in that one hallway is not, in fact, the thing from the stars, and not go back for it. Forward! Only forward! Deeds that I don't want. Thank you. Thing? Not the thing. Hey, have some bile. You need to be visible. Yeah. Yep, 'cause you're the biggest problem. flesh.
Decimated.
Remove it. Nice. Nice. Let's just take a moment and... yeah. $5, $10... Oh, she missed. Oh, he didn't, though. We're just gonna have the Arbalest take over the healing. Because she can't really do much else when the only thing alive is the thing up
Success
front.
so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Bit of food, bit of money, not bad. Turn up the lights, I say! Okay. 70. Well, good luck, Fecamp. Ooh, he got that one. As a reward, you get to see what's in this pack. Nice. I'll take all of that, thank you. Okay, now going straight down is only 2 rooms, whereas going off to the right is 3, so we're gonna go down. Oh, there's a battle in this tiny, tiny corridor. Alright, well, let's turn up the lights. Excellent lighting, well done. Leave my Vestal alone.
A devastating blow.
Man, those crit greaves are working overtime. More bile! Ow. Huh. Okay.
A decisive pummeling.
Man, the Arbalest is getting in such good hits.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Shall we go for a Wacha? Let's go for a Wacha. Wacha!
Ghoulish
I'll
horrors.
take that money, thank you.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, empty room. No complaints. Okay, take care of that. What's in here? We are going to be continuing to adventure, yes. Okay. Okay, take all of that. Yes, thank you. $95. Let's give you a little food. Okay.
The sparkling eyes of youth,
Not the mini boss that I
twisted
wanted.
and made merciless.
I think full lights are going to be important. Oh! Well, it's probably not actually going to work a second time, but... yeah, here's his little friends. Well... no Vestal. Okay, Canagras, we're going to be relying on you for the most part. Cool. Hey!
To a killing blow.
Not cool! Does this thing guard break? No, no it does not. Alright then. Well, apparently this guy gotta go. And hey, have some bile. Because your life isn't enough suffering. Rude.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
You know, I think he has something against the Arbalest now. Ooh, a crit for the one that isn't injured. Yeah, you know what? You guys can have some bile, sure. I mean, if this thing is actually doing damage, let's just keep doing it. Let's see if this works. Ooh, it did. Okay, you can have a band-aid.
A predator is
Oh.
often blind to its own peril. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, that was interesting. It's weird how the fights keep happening in that one tiny little corridor. More food, please? Oh, none of that is food. Let's see, 500 and 750. We'll replace the onyx with the sapphire, yeah. Our Hierophant is really good at stepping into traps, isn't he? Man, I wish I had a better scouting chance. It would make this much easier. Oh man, not another squiffy ghast.
A momentary abatement.
Okay, let's get the...
Well struck.
Cool. Hmm. Oh, right. She can't see through stealth. Okay, so I put the mark on completely the wrong one. Into the ghast it goes, then. Good dodge, good dodge. Really glad I got that bile on that thing. Speaking of, hey guys, want some bile? Sure you do. Healing for everybody. Oh dang, gave all of them horror? Okay, that thing's done. I'm gonna hit you while you're hittable. No! More bile. More bile! Good, good, good. He hasn't got much space that he can move around in anymore. Limits his abilities, I think. Cure that bleeding. Oh man, 1 point off. Okay, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Oh, right. Wrong book. Okay, we just gotta hit it one more time and it's done. Alright, Vernold, I believe in you. Yes, you've done it!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Shove a key in there. Cool, I like it. Alright, one more corridor to check. I'm not going all the way back for that one fight. Okay, here goes.
Glittering gold,
Bit more
trinkets
gold.
and baubles, paid for in blood.
And no thing. We're gonna see what's in here anyway. Empty room. Okay. Alright. Let's take our things and go home.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Come on! How many times do I have to click the next button? Okay, so Feckham has become musical, replacing his Cove tactician. That's a pity. Vernold has developed an obsession with killing. And Bretuil has also become obsessed with killing. Okay, great. Thanks. I am saddened by the lack of a
Tents are
thing.
pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Hey, that's not supposed to happen. I have a mod that's supposed to turn that off. Okay, Dr. Ark has recovered 120 stress by engaging in pleasures of the flesh. Pennant has also engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 100 stress. Chartres no longer has vampiric spirits. Fechamp the Templar is no longer nocturnal. Lors doesn't have zoophobia, and Mustel does not have satanophobia anymore. I don't know why the Butcher's Circus is here. It's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to stay away forever, but I guess I'm not that lucky. Bretuil has leveled up. Canigris has leveled up. Everybody came back alive. Oh, okay, good. The icon for the Butcher's Circus is still away. So, despite it being a week event, it's not actually here. Thank goodness for that. Okay, step 1. We go in, we unequip all trinkets from all heroes, sort according to character class. Thank you. Now, is there a butcher or a houndsmaster in here? Abomination, jester, hierophant, musketeer, occultist, soothsayer, and soothsayer, but none of what I'm looking for. That is unfortunate. Alright, to the sanitarium. It's time for the list of doom. Who is next on the list of doom? The Vestal Bertrand. Isn't she the lowest level one? She's the low level one that I keep around. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Dr. Ark has a disease. That halitosis needs to go. You'll be fine. Scrolling. Where is Bertrand? Yep. Bertrand is the level 2 one. Well, we'll take care of her anyway. That fear of mankind is an annoyance, so let's just remove that. Okay, where's my pen? Check that off the list. Who is next? Bounty Hunter Bluette. All the way up at the other end of the list, huh? That's what you're gonna do to me, huh? Alright, Bluette. You are a stress eater, and we don't like that. So that's gonna go away. And what do we have next? Oh, Hierophant Gernon. Just a bit further up here. There you are, Gernon. You are nervous. That needs to go. Congratulations. Off it goes. Okay, excellent. And we should probably send the 2 most stressed out people off for a nice holiday. Canigras, you will only pray. Oh, you're favored by the Iron Jar now, too. Cool. So, it is time for prayer. And scrolling. Bretuil. You don't... Oh, you're also favored by the Iron Jar. Interesting. Okay. You know what? You can pray right next to Canigras. How about that? Okay. Thing is still in the cove. Oh. These 2 need leveling as well. It is a pity that they're no good in the cove. Garen needs leveling. She does not have any issues with the cove. She's not great there, but she doesn't have any issues. We can put her in a... Actually, we should choose a cove quest. We have a short for 100% of room battles that will reward in a bottled junk for the Corsair. Or there is a medium for exploring rooms for a focus ring. Okay, let's take Garen. Well, I was going to take Garen anyways. And we'll put her here. And then... Uran, do you have any problem with the cove? Nope, but you do have a problem with Vestals. Alright then. You sit out right there. What shall we send that isn't a Vestal? Probably a Druid. I think a Druid is the way to go here. Not Chartreuse, because Chartreuse is still a little stressed from the last time she went out. Let's see. Okay, if this Horch is low. Ikaland is a Cove Explorer, which may well be useful. Or Grentimesnil here is also a Cove Explorer. Well, you know what? Let's take Grentimesnil. Now, who to put up front? That is the question. You know what? Let's take one of the shield breakers. Just for the armor piercing. Let's see. Are they all marked by the flock? No, they're not all marked by the flock. Okay. Well, let's take Lors because they're the only one who isn't marked by the flock. As unfortunately we're not going to be able to take a lot of advantage of her. Yeah, because we need to keep the milkmaid in the second spot as much as possible. So having my shield breaker back up is going to be a bit of an issue. But we'll cross those bases when we cover them. Okay, let's make sure that everybody is together. Pretty sure Grentimesnil is... Yeah, she's fine. She's good. Garen...
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Madlib, hello! Welcome back. Nice to see you here. We've only got 3 camping skills on Garen. Let's see. Dust into the Flame for everybody having damage and bypassing stealth. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Let's get Dust into the Flames. Yes. Okay, and armor. You're as high as you can go. What about skills? What are your skills? Ooh. Yeah, let's fix that sucker up. Not that you're going to be using any of those, but okay. And pretty sure Lors is looking good. Oh yeah, Lors is perfectly together, poised, and ready to go. Okay, explore 90% of rooms with this weird-ass party. Let's give them some trinkets. This is a very strange party to have put together. Now that I look at it. Okay, we are getting the scrying bowl. We're gonna leave behind the jar of dirt, but I have a jar of dirt. I have a jar of dirt. I have to do that every time I take a druid out, don't I? Okay, disease resist, debuff resist, extra HP at the cost of dodge, or bleed and blight resist. We're gonna send you out with the bleed and blight resist. And then our soothsayer. Where is your stuff? There it is. Let's see, we have a dream catcher for accuracy, for less stress, and for greater stun chance. There's the Book of Palmistry for extra crit, stress healing at the cost of speed. That's almost all of your speed. Oh no. Magic Incense for debuff skill chance, bleed resist at the cost of accuracy, dodge at the cost of speed, and less stress taken and more stress healing received. You know, we're gonna try the dream catcher. We're gonna see how that works for us. And you know what? We're gonna take the extra dodge at the cost of speed because you are super squishy, ma'am. And then our milkmaid. I suspect I'm gonna be sending you with a potato, but first I need to find your stuff. I've scrolled the wrong way. Okay. Scrolling, 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 scrolling. It was the potato that gave the... Oh no, that's... Okay, yes, that's for bleed and blight chance. Extra HP from the carrot. Damage on melee skills and protection. Damage on range skills and dodge. Extra healing. Less healing but greater damage versus marked. Well, we don't really have any ability to mark in this group, so we're gonna take the oozing potato. And... Extra damage on range skills or extra HP. You know what? We're going to take the HP. So, an oozing potato and a crystallized carrot. Nom. And then for our shield breaker, the only shield breaker trinket I have, the spectral spear tip. And we're going to cause extra stress for our shield breaker, because the only thing that I know to do at this point is to give her the head that causes you to do blight with every damage that you do. So I just need to find the correct head. Restoration amount applied, blight resist. Oh yes, here we are. Ashra's head. Blight resist, greater stress taken, but every hit has a chance to give 2 points of stress. 2 points of blight. I'm hung up on the stress, don't mind me. Oh, is it really worth it though? I don't think that's worth it. Maybe I should send her with the garlic instead. No, actually, we will send her with the Wolf's Tassel. Yes, because even though we don't have the ability to mark with this party, the extra damage, the extra crit versus size 2 is going to be probably the best thing that I can do without giving extra stress. Unless we want to go with the... You know what? Let's go with the mesmerizing eye. Yeah, we'll increase crit chances or something. Yeah, that's this is gonna be weird. But, you know, all-woman party. Yay. Let's go before I embarrass myself further. Okay, all of the usual suspects. Put back the extra laudanum. Take some keys. Take the torches. Okay. Here's hoping I won't need that extra laudanum. Let's go! Okay, I know that thralls will explode if they're left too long. Yes, thank you.
Is almost unbearable.
All right, ladies. Oh. Well, the good news is that there's very little backtracking for the beginning portion. Just ignore that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And... oh. Okay. Onwards and onwards and onwards. Okay, what's in the box? Absolutely nothing. Burn up the lights!
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. Our first encounter. Oh, that's a lot of stealth. Oh, that's a lot of stealth. Oh man, and he dodged? Well, thankfully, I can make another attempt. I see you. Oh, this is not a good start. Oh, that's helpful though. So is that, for that matter. Okay, okay. Keep dodging. Why didn't you dodge? No. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Keep that mist going. Good dodging. Yes, excellent. Who is the most injured between you two? 21 out of 23 and 21 out of 25, which actually makes this guy the most injured.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Oh, that's not what I want. I don't like all this party displacement that's going on. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I hate it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the
Okay,
offensive.
the one dude's down at least. And Psyshock for you. That is not the one I clicked on, thanks.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Okay,
them all.
the two main sources of AoE are gone now.
Obliterated.
Cool. Okay, dust downwind, please.
Soothed. Sedated.
Excellent. More mist. Perfect.
Confidence surges as
Just
the enemy
use your mind to
crumbles.
tear them apart. Okay, ignore that.
The light.
In
The
here.
promise of safety.
We're gonna go up. Apparently going to stop for a nosh. Keep going. Okay. No scout? Sadness. Probably the torch
In
was too
radiance,
low.
may we find victory.
Okay. Not gonna say no to more torches, speaking
The
of.
way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Empty.
Mind that such
Ooh,
missteps are
oh,
the
no, no,
exception
no, 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 no,
and
no.
not the rule.
You take some herb and you'll feel better.
A handsome reward
More torch,
for a
don't
task
mind if I
well
do.
performed.
Okay, and this may sound weird, but there's actually no point in going down there, so I'm not gonna. Ooh, coral. Okay, deviant taste and diurnal. Calm. Scientific and tone deaf. And aesthetic. I think I would like to take out that calmness. I feel like that would be a thing that would make me happy. So, making a note here, Garen, who is a milkmaid, minus calm. I know it's going to be calm because it's the only one she's got. Okay, rub that coral with some herbs. Nice. And then turn up the lights for this fight, which continues to not be the thing from beyond the stars. I will contain my disappointment. And hopefully stab this. Whoa!
Annihilated.
Lors, darling. Okay, well, let's just trident this guy. Get the mist going.
Inspiration and improvement.
Oh, thank you for dodging. Oh, my party is dodging well so far. I'm liking it. Oh, apparently I spoke too soon. Stabbings will continue until morale improves. Let's just ignore him. He's gonna bleed to death.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
More mist. Come on, give him the what for. Yeah, that's more what I was talking about. Would you butterfly yourself, please? Thank you. I'm not sure about using butterfly over the other possibilities, but...
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Dang, over 5,000 gold already? Okay, in here. Down here. Turn up the lights. Ugh, gross. Opportunity to get the mist started before anybody takes any damage. Excellent. Let's just Miracle Eye back here and expose that. We'll expose that Tide Master to my Cosmic Trident. Ow. Leave her alone. Oh no, I don't like that.
As the fiend falls, a faint
Okay,
hope
no more
blossoms.
Tide Master. Just get some blight going on him. You know what? Let's try and remove him from the equation entirely. He has got that damage buff. He is removed from the equation now. Oh. Oh, that ain't good.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The blood quickens.
Okay, Just start scooching your way up, girl. Okay. Okay. There we go.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Ooh, tapestry.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I am happy to take that tapestry. Yes, thank you. And as long as we're here, what's in the box?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Nice.
Paid for in blood.
Okay. So what we do is we go down to that next room, we camp there, we go either to the right or the left, does not matter, and then we come back and we go back the other way. And that way we'll have covered every hallway. Take a spare torch. Okay, who is my traps person in this group? 80%, 50%, 60%, 70%. Well, it appears to be the shield breaker, so good luck, Lors. Nice. And into this empty room. Oh, which we get a nice scout from. Cool. Alright, we're camping here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Yeah, we're gonna feast for the HP, mostly for our poor soothsayer here, who is going to get a band-aid. Congratulations, girl. Just rearrange this stuff here. There we go. Okay, and cleanse the campsite. Preventing nighttime ambush, and now nobody has any stress. Could still use some healing, but we still have 9 more HP to be pumping in here, which should be more than enough. So we're fine. We're good. What buffs can we give to the party? Let's see here. Ooh, all companions get armor piercing for 4 battles. Yes. Let's see here. All companions take some stress, but can bypass stealth and have extra damage. I didn't read the whole thing, apparently. But this farmhand song for extra speed and HP sounds really nice. Let's do that. Hums in pleasant crystalline tone. Okay, what do we got here? For 3 points, she can give herself extra speed, extra accuracy. She takes more damage. She's not afflicted yet, though. Self-only, scouting chance, and extra stress taken. Eh. And what do we have here? make some soup for the party to heal, get disease and debuff resist. You know what? Let's make some soup. Soup sounds good, especially since people are missing hit points still. So, soup. Sleep on your full bellies. I can feel my heart, it pumps strong. I'm coping well despite the madness all around. That's it, no sleep for us. We march to victory or ruin! Whoever packed all this food, I could kiss you. We do have a lot of food. Okay, we're going this way. We're using this juicy light and all of these buffs to face this hallway battle. Which is still not the thing from the stars. I'm very disappointed. Okay, I would like this jellyfish to depart this world. Perfect. Healing mist. Let's see. If I can manage to debuff the big guy. Yes. Hey! Well, that's just plain rude.
Well struck.
Cool.
Masterfully executed.
Oh, apparently vengeance is the thing that's happening now.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Oh man. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! That's bad.
The ground quakes.
Oh, she is very, very injured. Oh, no wonder she keeps getting hit. Minus 20 dodge. Okay, let's try and remove the greatest threat. Extra rejuvenation for you. And dust downwind, just to be certain.
A victory.
Yes, you removed your tormentor.
Executed with impunity. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Ay, 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 ay. Okay, no reason to go down that hall either. Back the other way, ladies. Empty crate. Ooh,
Finding the stuff is only the
bunch of
first
gold.
test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, turn up the lights. What do we got? Okay, I can work with this. Mist for everybody! Biggest target. misfortune.
A singular strike.
Ow! Okay, Cleansing Rain.
Destroyed.
Remove that AoE from the equation.
A powerful.
Ooh! Oh, nice crit. Oh, man. This man, he gotta go.
Death waits.
No!
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Extra healing for the milkmaid.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, no more bleed damage. Alright, let's we're just gonna mist the lot of everybody. Alright, butterfly yourself. And dust downwind.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I don't know how to feel about this, but okay. You know what? You. Damage buff. Oh. Okay. Alright. Not touching that thing. Might as well touch that thing. Okay. And that's the end of the quest. Let's go home.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Yeah, well, we didn't find what I was looking for, and I hope he leaves the cove. Alright, 15,900 coin. Good haul. Baron caught something. Will not take part of prayer activity after certain traumatic events. Great. And caught a creeping cough. Great. Ah, well. Hello?
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Okay, operational planning. Information wielded correctly is more deadly than any blade or pistol. Given an in-depth knowledge of the terrain and a detailed battle plan, victory is only a matter of execution. Idle commandants regain 1 resolve level and plus 100% scouting chance on the next quest. Well, all of my commandants are maximum level, but that scouting chance, I may want to take advantage of that. Okay, Bretuil has recovered from 86 stress, so has Knigrus. Dr. Ark no longer has halitosis. Garnon is not nervous, all those things are taken care of. Garen and Baron have leveled up. Yay! Okay, first things first. Unequip all trinkets. Sort by character class. Check the stagecoach for a butcher or a houndsmaster. Stargazer, leper, shieldbreaker, buried, grave robber, plague doctor, and musketeer. Darn it. To the sanitarium. And where are you? There you are. That creeping cough is... We'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. Okay, now, who is on the list? The Vestal Miron. Vestaling Vestals. Ah, here's the Vestals. Miron, here she is, has thanatophobia, which I consider to be a problem. So we're going to be taking that out. We're not going to be bothering to lock any of these positive quirks, though. It's just going to be the thanatophobia, so off that goes. Check that off on the list. The Leper Briows. Whee! All the way back to the other end of the list. Briows here is nocturnal, which is a big problem for me. Do we want to lock in the Photomania? No, that's fine. Okay, so Briows is getting their appropriate treatment. And Highwayman Joland. Highwayman Joland. Where are you? Where are you? I've scrolled past them. Here we are. Oh, the one that needs leveling, huh? Alright, well, he's not going on the next quest anyway, I guess. We need to get rid of that scattering before you're useful again. Let's see, do we want to lock in the Husk Slayer? No. Irrepressible? Tough? You know... Yeah, let's lock in that toughness now that I look at it. Alright. Perfect. Yes, the shackles are an essential part of what I'm doing here. Okay, and I believe our milkmaid could use a little stress relief. Like, she hasn't got a lot of stress, but it's enough to be reasonably worth it, I think. We're gonna send her to the brothel. Speak sweetly to me, she says. Oh, I'll speak sweetly to her all night. Okay. Ah, he's still in the cove. Why won't you leave the cove? Okay, so I guess we are gathering 3 ancestors' relics in order to get this armillary spear for the Stargazer, which isn't a bad trinket, I guess. And we'll be taking one of these guys with us. Are any of you particularly good in the cove? Oh, Sigmund here is hard-skinned. That might actually be an asset. Alright, Sigmund, stand right here. Do you have anything else we need to know about? Won't meditate, not allowed in the brothel. Sigmund, what did you do? He is gothic. I don't want to take an occultist though. I don't want to. You can't make me. Who else needs leveling? Well, we could send in Dr. Ark. Probably want to... Yeah, actually, Sigmund, all your stuff works from the second spot, right? Yeah. Alright, you stand there. Dr. Ark, you stand there. I really want to send one of the rescuers, but I've already taken up all the spaces that the rescuers would use. So, Fear of Mankind, huh? Is that on my list, Dacra? Let's see. Oh yeah, Vestal Dacra, Fear of Mankind. Yeah, well, we'll find less mankind in the cove than anywhere else, I guess. There's no reason why I have to take her, though. I've got lots to choose from. Sure, let's take the Nymphomaniac. In you go, Omond. And then our front line. That is the question. You know, I haven't taken my cataphracts out in ages upon ages. Ooh, this one is pious. Let's take Face B and we'll run the risk of running into the flock. Let's see, what have we got here? Onslaught, Banner, Warmth, Thrust. Yeah, Yep. Alright, let's go make sure everybody's skills are up to snuff, shall we? Okay, you have 4 camping skills, one of which actually prevents nighttime ambush with other good effects. I believe that you are... Yeah, your armor is at full. Are your skills? Yes, they are. Okay. Alright, Sigmund, what about your skills? Oh, looking good. What about your camping, Sigmund? How are you at camping? Oh, you have all of them unlocked. Okay, then. What about you, Dr. Ark? Have I done you? Yes, I have. Okay. Looks like your armor is already the maximum to how you can be, but did I also do your skills? Yes. Okay. Dr. Ark is not going to have a good time on this trip, but... Okay. I think that looks good. And Omad, we already know have 4 because I looked. Alright, Ancestors, Relics, Trinkets. Starting with the back and moving forward because I am nothing if not predictable on these sort of things. A Sacred Scroll. And a Chirurgeon's Charm, of course. We're going with the low stress, not necessarily the best results sort of stuff here. Okay, Plague Doctor. Oh, we are definitely sending you with the Ashen Distillation for that 20 plus 20 dodge. No, we're not going to be nerfing your HP by 15%. No, that's not going to be happening. Disease resist, accuracy at the cost of HP, stun chance. You know what? Let's go for the stun chance. I might remember to use the grenade at some point. If I even have it equipped. Okay, where's the Commandant's stuff? There it is. Okay, for -4 speed, but the target gets less protection the more they're hit. Plus 50% damage if target is below 50%. Officer's Pistol does more stress healing, but you receive less stress healing. Flare gun for... no. Recruitment poster on friendly skill, stress -5. Here, if the hero gets hit, other heroes get stress at a 50% chance, though, huh? It's a lot of... okay, let's use the Commissar's Pistol. You know what? Let's give him the tassel, because I believe that every time he hits something, he marks it. Yeah. And then, where is the cataphract stuff? It's been so long. Where did I leave it? Ah, there we are. Okay, haunted cubes. More stress, but you get 2 HP. Let's see. Less damage on melee skills. Armor piercing is increased though. And your crit goes up. I like the armor piercing, but is it worth the less damage? Yeah, we're gonna take the Miracle Pelvis for the move resist and accuracy. We're gonna try the Contour Strike. Simply for the armor piercing in the cove. We'll see how that works. Whee! I don't know if this is going to be effective, but we're sure gonna try. We're gonna try so hard. Alright, in we go. Okay, food, shovels, all the other things, holy water, laudanum, some keys, torches. Looking good. Let's go. Tentacled lurkers lie in wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully. Yeah, why is it always tentacles?
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I see what I must do. Curio, quest location. Curio. Yeah, I'm going to be going to the right first, because that way I can get the secret room on my way back. Oh, the first thing is a coral? Really? Okay, marked by the flock. Deviant tastes and an unquiet mind. Nothing. Bad gambler and winded. This is a tough one. Well, obviously Dr. Ark needs no assistance. Under current circumstances, I think the marked by the flock is actually the worst thing. That feels weird to say, because it's basically more money, but it's also a real pain in the ass. So, rub that with herbs. Okay. Faceby, who is a cataphract, is minus marked by the flock. Okay. Okay, what do we got? 2 jellyfish. Thanks. Always a joy to see extra jellyfish. Ugh. Shoot them! Oh no. Oh, we're off to a terrible start. Well, thankfully the cataphract dodged the brine, but... Please stop shockering my party. I really don't appreciate it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Death waits.
Oh,
the slightest
you
lapse
couldn't
in
have dodged the
concentration.
brine again. Spasm of the entrails. Okay, that one's finished. So we'll just shoot this snail.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Healing for everybody! You know, it occurs to me that I don't actually have the stun on Dr. Ark right now.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, let's take a moment. Take out the emboldening vapors. Put on the blinding gas. And actually, let me just... That's a quality of life. Skip past the secret chamber.
light, the promise of safety.
In here. These continue to not be the thing. Perilous ground. Oh, what a pity the gunner isn't bleeding. Maybe we can stun them? Nope, they didn't get stunned either. Well, let's just throw some plague. There we go. Judgment be upon me. You can't stay hidden forever, dude. Ah, there you are. Let's see. Oh. Misfortune.
Their cursed champion falls.
Oh, that's it for the big guy.
Press this advantage.
Oh.
Give them no quarter.
Hey.
Diminished.
Nice. How about I undo everything you did?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Extra shovels. Ha ha! I love shovels. Is there going to be a fight? Apparently not. Alright, give me the stupid relic. Oh, hey! There's the second one. I'll just be taking that, thank you.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
It's only a fortune by some very particular
Another
metrics,
mariner,
dude.
another misfortune.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hello? Oh, I'm glad I just turned up the torch. Oh boy. Can I stun the stunner? Apparently not. Oh, bad luck. Oh, very bad luck. Do either of these? No, neither of these actually clean. That is a pity. Oh man, please stop that. Okay. Oh. Thanks, I hate it. You.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, we're gonna use battlefield medicine because that way I don't have to use a band-aid. And you know what? We are going to turn up the lights even more.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Not very appreciated. Alright, more battlefield medicine. Can I just stun you so I can have some time to myself? Thanks.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Uh-huh. Oh, we got a full scout. Curio, room battle with treasure, Curio. All the quest stuff is on this side. Okay. I could have camped. But no. No, I wanna... I wanna look for the thing from the stars a little more. 'Cause I'm selfish that way. Oh.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Not actually the button that I intended to press.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, plague grenade for the back lines. Healer, heal thyself. I kinda hate that Ark is the only one who can reach that backmost row.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
My poor commandant. How dare you? Have some more plague. Oh, that ain't good. If y'all could just hold your guts in for a few more turns, I can fix this.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, thank goodness for small mercies. I can fix this. I swear I can fix this. Owie.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Getting there, getting there. Dodge more!
A devastating blow.
Okay, okay, this is fine. That's not fine.
A singular strike.
Yeah, just keep hitting them. Just keep hitting them.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh man, that's a lot of protection. That was his last turn, though. In more ways than one. Yeah, that's the stuff. Okay.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Death by inches.
I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to do that to be able to say that I did do that.
Sedated.
So about that plague. Stop that.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Uh-huh. Let's see. 500, 750, 250. Oh, replace the citrine with jade. That's what I'll do. Use a key.
Wealth beyond measure.
Disappointment.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Wealth beyond measure. It's crests and busts. That's not even uncommon. Yeah, sure. Have a nosh. Why not? Will there be a fight over this crate, I wonder? Yep. Oh. Oh.
decisive pummeling.
Gotta get this thrall out of here. That's what I gotta do.
A momentary abatement.
Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, no more thrall. Gonna be dealing with this guy for a while, though. Oh, no, wait, I've got the guard break. Well, I'm gonna blight this guy anyway. Heal myself. But yeah, this... Yeah. Okay, okay. Hate it. Dislike it a lot. Take a nap.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
The ground quakes.
Cool, 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 cool. Oh, not cool. Not cool at all. Healing, healing, healing! Good crit, good crit. Oh, thank you for dodging. That makes my life so much easier.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, that's it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Continue adventuring, because I'm just like that. Oh, a map! Of course! Just what I needed. Into here. Along here. Forward. Oh, wait, actually, let's put the party back in order. There we go. Take this torch. Use it to light the world. Oh!
Twisted faces of the damned.
Not the mini boss I
High
wanted.
and cloaked in malice.
Resisted the stun. Sadness. Resist this. Ooh, good crit. Look at that Vestal right up front. Okay. Hello, new bestie. Yeah, that's not kosher. Okay, no more Vestal. More plague. Healing. Why won't you all dodge?
Well struck.
Well, that could make life annoying, but at least it's not another Vestal. Come here. Hi! Nice. Yeah! Hey, look at that, he dodged. She didn't, though. Oh, thank goodness the AI is sometimes extremely stupid. Nice crit. Goodbye. Oh, I apparently spoke a little too soon. Gonna need another hit. Not that hit. This hit.
A predator is often blind to its own peril.
One
Success so clearly
for one?
in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, whatever. Continuing on our way, I guess. And onwards, downwards. Rub that fish with herb. Hmm. 1,000. Yeah. Walking, walking, walking. I can't believe all of the relics were on this one side. Not gonna bother with that thing. Onwards. Okay. Shift, control, click.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
And key.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Oh, come on.
paid for in blood.
For one? I just... It's a... Oh wait, 3. I got 3 from that thing. Okay, that's different. Okay, fine. I will switch out the key for that one. At least it's not 0. Well, I might be almost done, but I'd kind of like to explore over this way to try and find the thing from the stars. So I think I'm actually going to camp here. Also, good evening, Green. Nice to see you. So we'll just camp out in the secret chamber.
It's a goal without hope.
We'll have a nice feast. And, we're gonna use the nightmare to prevent the nighttime ambush. Because we could afford to. Let's see. Nobody's afflicted, so that's not useful. Here we are. Leeches to cure disease. We just so happen to have a diseased Vestal over here. Leeches for you, ma'am. No more spasming entrails. Yay! What else have we got? Reduces stress for all companions. Nah. Party receives extra healing for 4 battles. Probably the best that I can ask from people. Yeah, let's mend the banner. Wars are won and lost on the strength of symbols like this. Sure. And then Omand is going to encourage our commandant so that his stress is reduced. Yeah. So yeah, we'll shift that there, we'll move that there, and this, actually this here, and this here. Put these here, here, and there. Don't ask, it's just what I do. Already used that coral. Pack. Okay. It's a start. And an extra torch. Well, unlike my usual, I think it's best to start in the front and work backwards with this group, so... Oh. I'm so sad. Actually... Nice. the doctor alone.
Masterfully executed.
Good crit. Healing for you. Have Band-Aid, because I really need you to plague this guy. Oh, thank goodness thank goodness the cataphract dodged that one. Cool.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh no. Oh no, that's very bad. Okay. Thing's nearly done. Target goes forward 1, but you can't use that on yourself. Alright then. Stranglethorn for you then, I think. As for my purposes, I really want this big guy to go out as a plagued, because I really need the corpse to not be in my way.
A victory. Perhaps the turning
There we
point.
go. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Impressive.
The party order isn't completely messed up. It's fine.
A powerful blow.
Okay, we're oh.
Precision and power.
There we go. Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
Let's get everybody back into order then. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna ignore this clam, I think. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the clam. Who is my traps person? 80, 100, 60. What? Let's not even bother to look any further. Do. Hello? Oh. Well, ain't this a kick in the teeth of a party? cern it. Man, the cove. Why is it always gotta be the cove? Arrgh. Why are they all faster than my party?
Cannot be left unanswered.
Well, at least we're back in order, I guess. I'm sad now. That made me sad. Are you kidding me? No! Okay, the jellyfish is down at least. Oh, why did you do that? Okay, we're holding it together somehow. Okay, we're getting it back together again here. Oh, I could have guard broken. Oh well. It's nearly dead anyway. Oh, that takes care of that problem at least. Oh, it's done. It's so done. Oh, thank goodness.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't want that chest. Still plenty of food. One hallway battle. Just the one hallway battle. Alright. We're going. And I will take my break after I finish this dungeon. Or this dungeon finishes me, because, you know, pride goeth before a dizzying fall, as the ancestor puts it. Okay, please be worth walking all this way. Oh, you're not the thing either. I'm very disappointed. Well, that's 2 out of the 3 stunned for the count. Oh, vertigo, great. Dr. Ark is really good at collecting diseases. Not in the usual way that doctors collect diseases, though. Goodbye, Gracie.
Destroyed. Exposed to a killing blow.
Owie! Oh, the pain. Oh, that's not good.
Ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Okay,
A momentary abatement.
nice, okay. Well, you can have a band-aid because I don't really need them anymore. Okay, switch back. Hold it together. Time to breathe. Oh, hey, you're not stunned anymore. Bye. Oh, look, it's the key I gave up.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
No, I don't need any of that. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Bye. The thing has been very elusive tonight, and all I've been seeing is the cove. 28,680 gold. An excellent haul, I must say. Still no thing, though. Alright, Faceby has become a Cove Scrounger, replacing their quick reflexes. Sigmund has become fragile, and I'm gonna have to take care of that immediately. Oh boy. Dr. Ark caught sky taint, by the way, which is something that I hadn't checked. On top of the other thing that they have, whatever it is. And also has this 10% stun resist. That's great. I'm just gonna add that one to the list. Plague Doctor Dr. Ark minus Shocker. Ah, there we go. Okay. Back to town.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
A free weapon upgrade, which I can't use, probably? Garen engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 100 stress. Baran underwent effective disease treatment and no longer has creeping cough. Shaland has been taken care of. Briauz and Moran as well. Free weapon upgrade. Dr. Ark leveled up, so Dr. Ark is going to be getting that weapon upgrade. So, let's just start with that. Ark, where are you? Ark! I scrolled too far. Ark! There you are. Free! I might as well do this one while I'm here. Okay, and unequip all trinkets. Sort by character class. To the sanitarium. Dr. Ark has vertigo and sky taint. Sky taint I think is the worst one, so we're going to start with it. Sigmund, that fragility must go immediately. You know what? I'm going to lock in that thick-bloodedness too while I'm at it. Now, let's use the list for the rest. Who's next on the list? Hierophant Linum. Oh, all the way up here. Linum. Your Dimomania needs to go. You know what? Let's lock in that evasiveness. That seems like a good plan to me. All right. Okay. Okay, and Man-at-Arms Adenel. Adenel, hi. That hylomania of yours, while not locked in, is very annoying to me and needs to go. So just have a nice week. Okay. And check the stagecoach to see if there is a butcher or a houndsmaster in here. Highwayman, rescuer, druid, salamander, hierophant, falconer, or cultist. Still not what I'm looking for, alas. Alright. Adenel, hush. You said that you submitted. This is submitting. Okay, and we'll just chuck these two out of their party. The thing from the stars finally moved! Okay, so that is very good news indeed. And I will figure that out after my break because my water is getting quite low. I need a bio break. I should probably run some ads and take care of all those beautiful things. And then I finally get to go to a different place. I get to go to the Warrens. Yay! I never thought I'd be happy to see the Warrens, but it's not the Cove, so I'm kind of happy about that. So I'm going to take care of those things, and in a few minutes I will be back, and we will figure out what dungeon to go to and who I'm taking there.